Hey guys, Malachite here, praying that this camera stays. This is so precarious. If one of the cats jump up here, we've lost everything. So, I thought it might be fun just to do like a one-card reading with my The Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud, text by Jessica Macbeth, since I'm getting to know the deck. And I still have an exercise to do, and then you just basically start working with the deck. And really the best thing you can do is just start working with the deck and getting to know it. So the best way for me to do that, besides doing readings for myself, is to, sorry this is like soothing, is to just do readings for others, and you guys are others. So one thing that I always tell everyone is I am super beginning tarot and oracle reader, as in I've like probably been trying to learn it really well within, I don't know, the last 6 to 8 months, something like that, with breaks in between. So I am very new. I mean, dabbling in it, you sort of learn some, but you don't get really good. So let me do the shuffles and try not to knock the camera off while I shuffle. And this is how I shuffle, so if you don't like it, that's the way I shuffle. So with this particular deck anyway. Anyway, it's good to get to know the deck, and I always concentrate when I shuffle. I want to make sure I'm shuffling the right amount of numbers. Okay, and I was going to do 3 cards, and what I'm going to do is do 1 card here, and then do 1 card in another video, because I like to read you the whole text of the card. So this shuffle will be used in the next video as well, just because I think it's neat to read you the entire thing. So as you can see, this is reversed for me. We have drawn, oh dear, I'm gonna have to read this out of the book because I can't read it. Give me just a second here. I'm actually gonna be getting a magnifying glass because I think I need bifocals. Let's see here. I will be able to read this out of the book. I can't read her name. That is the one drawback of this deck, is if you have a little bit of trouble seeing, like 39 looks like 59 to me. So sometimes I get a little mixed up, but that's just because of my vision. Okay, her name is Los Guna. Now I'll show you the card. Hope you can see that okay. Sunken Treasure, Discovery of Self, and Adventure. And there's a lot going on in this card. I'm going to pull it back so I can take a look at it. Oh, I love her with her frog feet. And I love the background. You've got a little, I call it a little pixie that's kind of part porcupine, and a laughing fairy in the corner. Lots of little toadstools. This card does not lack for things to look at. Little tiny pixie under the toadstool. It does not lack for things to look at all. An amazing card. Okay, so it was reversed, but I'm going to read you the whole card meaning. So let me read you, this isn't really the meaning, it just explains who this is and everything like that. The realm of Loscuna, and if you remember my video about the toad, it's a little weird that I pulled this card, but we're going to go with it. The realm of Loscuna, the Frog Queen, is extensive, both below and above the waters. Fairy waters are made up of human emotions, sometimes beautifully clear and sparkling, and sometimes disgustingly murky. Different fairies are attracted to different waters. You would hardly expect to find the Soul Shrinker, card 55, or the old Gluminous Doom, card 56, happily splashing in clear or sparkling waters, although you might find Nellis, the Alchemist, card 27, at a murky pool, holding her nose as she waves a clarifying wand over it. Most of the bright fairies avoid such places. However, Loscuna knows that there are treasures lost in disasters or abandoned by pirates to be found in the murkiest of waters. Exploration is what this card is all about, and though exploring and seeing what we really are, and through exploring and seeing what we really are, warts and all, Loscuna would like you to know that she doesn't have warts. We discover parts of our talents and potentials that have been hidden by old traumas and misunderstandings, or by lack of opportunity. Loscuna's explorations are not limited to the realm of the emotions, but also include the world. She wants us to dive deeply into new experiences, even if the new experiences involve flying high. Listen to different styles of music with open ears, try new tastes, look at new sights, and try them all with the open willingness of a child. She especially wants us to explore new ideas. Have you ever noticed how people tend not to explore the territory they live in? How they only visit the special places there when they are trying to entertain someone from out of town? We do the same thing with so many aspects of our lives, and then sometimes we grumble that life is dull. Life is always adventurous for adventurous people and boring for boring people. My grandmother told me that when I was 9, and I expect she got it from Loscuna. She always told me that if I didn't have anything interesting to do, I might as well clean up my room. I took this lesson to heart, and so can you. If life seems boring and you feel stuck in your puddle, either explore the parts of the puddle you haven't really seen before, or jump out and do something new and interesting. I'm sure you, dear reader, are not a bored or boring person. Boring people don't read books like this. And then the reverse is bored, tired of the same old thing? A question we must ask ourselves is, are we boring as well as bored? The message here is to try the things suggested above or invent our own before Gotcha, card 64, takes pity on us and liberates us from our firmly stuck in the mud state. It is so much more fun to jump than to be punished. So, interesting. It's basically a card about being adventurous, but what I'm getting, and I mean it kind of plainly says it, is something that I tend to do because I can't go on a lot of trips or things like that. I like to go to the park and look at things and see things that maybe I've never seen before. Things that people just walk by. You can go to a jogging trail or even just a jogging trail that maybe is near nature and just walk really slowly down the jogging trail and be looking around at nature, and you'll see so many things. Fireflies, bunnies, I found a foxhole, bullfrogs. Well, I heard a bullfrog. You might see snakes, lizards, things like that around your home. You might be cleaning and go, oh my gosh, there this is that you haven't seen in a year and you've been trying to find it. Or just, you know, there are museums in your town. Hop in the car and spend the $5 and go to the museum and look around and see if there's a new exhibit, or maybe the gardens there are blooming, or there's new art outside. Maybe do crafts with your kids. Just, you know, and let them make a holy mess. Just put a bunch of plastic down, give them every kind of whatever, and let them go to town. Don't tell them what to paint. Don't tell them what to make. Just give them stuff and say go. Because that is fun. And join in. It's fun. That's what the hose is for. And, yeah, just, you know, go sit and people watch, and you'll see so many things. It's just, jump out there and see life. It doesn't have to cost money. And, you know, I think I need to get back to that myself. I think I'm becoming kind of boring and stale. So I'm taking this message to heart too. So I think this is a pretty cool card. I like it. And I hope it helped some of you and was a good message. And I'll pull one more. I'll do another video for it. And I hope you liked it. I really love these cards. They have such good messages. And whenever I pull one, they always have such a beautiful message. And it's always helpful. Even if it's one of the darker cards, which I've yet to pull, but I have one that I need to work with. But even those cards I know are going to be helpful. So anyway, many blessings. And again, this is from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud and Jessica Macbeth. And I will be back with one more card. Many blessings. Bye. If I can turn this off without like messing everything up. Please don't fall.